Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Factorio, Rails Not Robots. My name of course is Potato. In the last episode, we actually managed to manufacture a very small number, but a small number nonetheless, of some laser turrets. Now, where are we going to want to place these around? Well, I'm not entirely sure. Also, I forgot to mention in the last episode, we do need to make sure that we get stone, because getting stone is very important for us, and it means that we can actually repair the walls and build more walls than we currently have. And currently, we ain't got lots of walls. We really do not have a lot of walls. We've got a pitiful number, if I'm going to be frank. Let's just double wall this area up, because why not? Let's also deploy some laser turrets. Wow, they've been retextured as well, haven't they? I completely forgot about the retexturing. It looks absolutely badass. Looks really cool. It's also not going to be enough just to have laser turrets because, you know, currently we're very underpowered. This is another reason that we're underpowered. Oh, crap. Looks like we've got a stalemate in the train station. Let me build a couple more points so that I can fix this situation, because I know exactly how I'm going to fix it. Why isn't it being fixed? Should be fixed. Yeah, like, should easily have been fixed. No, wait, we need to put some at the front. That should free things up a little bit. But no, we've already got one at the front. Like, what the hell? What the heck is going on? There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. We've sort of cleared things up a touch, which is kind of nice, and it's allowed the trains to permeate through, which is good. We haven't placed signals like around here yet, but you know that we'll get to that. That's eventually something that's going to happen. I mean, calm down. It's not going to be that big of a deal, I don't think. Let's repair this carriage, which I swear to God I've probably repaired round about 20 times now. Yeah, no joke. No joke at all. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to start importing coal, believe it or not. So currently, we've only got 3 tracks for import. 1 for copper, 1 for stone, and we've got 2 more left over. Now, I'm not entirely sure what I was planning to do with these 2, but now I know exactly what we are going to do with these 2. And this is something that I'm probably going to do on camera, but, you know, I'll tell you about it right now. We're going to have 1 track that's going to import oil, right? And I can appreciate that there is actually a shit ton of oil around our base, so we're not going to need this for quite a while. But for example, if there's an oil well down here, then we're going to have to barrel it up and, you know, stick it back on a train and then take it over here and then debarrel it and then stick it into the storage tanks. But, you know, for now, we're doing A-OK for oil, and we've got, you know, a dozen more wells to tap or whatever. So not too worried. But 1 is going to be for oil and the other is going to be for coal, and we're going to be importing coal here and then exporting there. So fairly inefficient in that regard, but if you look at the amount of coal that we've actually got, it's decreasing, and it's decreasing rapidly, unfortunately, which is a real shame, because we just do not have enough coal. I suppose we can sort of tap this little area for coal right now, I guess. We'll try and just eradicate this little coal area. Yeah, okay. There, and there. There, and not there. We can't actually manage to do it there. Okay, let's get some medium electric poles. Perhaps we can reach all of those areas. I don't think we can. Speaking of reaching all of these areas, perhaps what we could do is get the top level of power distribution. So get a substation. That would be really cool if we could do that. Okay. And then take you up here. I love riding along the belt. Like, I think that's a premium feature of Factorio. I really do. And split it off here. And yeah, we need a splitter first. That would be a great idea, actually, Potato. So build that, and then we'll be able to split it up, which would be fantastic. So as soon as laser turret shooting speed is done, we can focus on the more important things, such as making sure that we've got enough coal. And in fairness, that is a fairly fucking important objective. That's fairly important for us. Let's start production of these bad boys up. Might as well. Even if it only runs at half speed, it'll be good to permeate a little bit more coal into the system. And I know it's not going to cover all of the wells, or all of the drills, should I say, but it's at least going to be a start, which is what's important. And it's just going to be a little bit extra, you know what I mean? Let's go and grab a touch more belt before we continue onwards, because we don't have any more belt on us. And looking at our power situation, we can see that it is atrociously bad. Yes, it really is. Everything is being substantially slowed down. Producing stuff is faster, and I'm not very happy with it. It's not great. It's really not great. Okay. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Great. Good. Now, what do we want to do? We're probably going to take a little bit of the coal from this chest, because I know there's a lot of coal in this chest. There we go. And let's go and stick it manually. That's right, manually. You heard me correct. Manually into the boilers, so that we can just get that little bit of extra production. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that's going to last for a while. It's not going to last for a super long time, but it's going to be a while. Pick up these little extra bits of coal, because why not? And stick them in another boiler. Great. Okay, so that's not going to solve our power situation, not by any stretch of the imagination, but it is going to assist a little bit. And that's kind of important, I think, because otherwise we're just not going to make any progress on anything, actually. Also, what we need to do, and this is probably what we're going to do as soon as the next day is upon us. Oh, fantastic. Some more walls. That is good news indeed. We are going to head up to try and get a little bit more stone. Now, I know there is a big stone patch up next to our iron pickup area. I do know that. I am aware of this fact, but for now, I'm just going to go up to where I know there is a little stone patch. That is up here in the trees. It's going to involve some grenades, because I want to actually see what the hell I'm doing. There we go. Okay. There we go. I just can't be doing with not seeing my target stone. There we go. Now we've got stone up here. Fantastic. So once again, let's go for the little technique of just trying to get as much shit out of as we can out of this area. Okay. Yeah, something like that. And then one more. Perfect. And then we're going to go for steel chests. I don't think I've built very many steel chests this entire game, but I'm not really that bothered. I'll take you to draw the power off the main line. And let's get some stone. Let's get some stone, boys and girls. Let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. I did see that our base was under attack, but I would presume it's not by anything important. Yeah, I'm just gonna make that crazy assumption. Are you still producing? You are producing, but you'll be producing at a really shitty, slow down pace. Okay, so we're gonna get stone rather rapidly. It's gonna give us access to a whole bunch of boilers and an offshore pump, which is very nice, in fact. What we're planning to do is hop on our train, which is actually in the base at the moment. So we'll go and pick it up, and then we'll head on over to the power production area with all of these new boilers. Install the new boilers, so that we're fine. Now, the good thing is, all of the resources in the coal train, and there are a lot, and there's a lot of resources actually on these belts as well. You know, they're all going to stay on the belts or in the train. Now, okay, so got groups of aliens attacking. Looks like we're managing to take them out a little bit. That's fine. Let's just replace down these boilers that we ended up losing. because I'm not too chuffed with the fact that we lost boilers. Let me tell you that. I am really, really not at all happy about that. It annoys me. It annoys me greatly. But whatever, you know, you live and you learn, and you get over the stuff sometimes. Whatever. There we go. Okay. Apparently that's its own little electric network. Well, let's connect it to the big network so it can actually feed in. Would probably be the best idea. Even with that additional area, we're still doing badly for power. I mean, it's improved. It's an improved situation, I'll grant you that, but all of these engines are running at 100% performance, which is, it's not great, right? We want to be running at less than 100% performance, because that means that we're actually, you know, we're actually doing fine. More boilers. We don't have the ability to build more boilers and whatever, but that's okay. That's okay. Power distribution. Let's go for power distribution. It's going to take a while, but you know, we've got a while to work on our problems, and let's just, I don't want to say let's abandon power for now, but let's take a little step back from power and try and, well, do we even want to take a little step back from power? Well, whatever the case, we're not going to be able to do anything if we don't have enough stone to make a good few more boilers. That is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I wanted to stop basically there, actually. That's perfect. That's really, really good, because we just need to pop across to this stone area, pick up the materials to build a new boiler or two. We do need to make 10 more steam engines, which I can start production of right now. Pick up a whole shit ton of stone. And then we will make 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one more offshore pump. And then we will head back to the power production area. Now, fingers crossed, right? Fingers crossed beyond hope that this little extra oomph of power that we're about to provide will be enough. Not entirely sure if it will be. Great to see that basically these chests are almost completely full, apart from, you know, these two. We've got a lot of coal here, so even if, you know, coal starts to run out at our base, which it absolutely has, by the way, you know, we're still going to be in a somewhat secure position, if that makes sense. You know, it's not like our entire power infrastructure is going to go down instantly. It's going to take a while to go down. Unfortunately, I mean, well, fortunately, I suppose that it's not going to go down instantly, but the fact that it is eventually going to go down if we just keep on getting attacked and, you know, annoyed by these guys, that is going to hinder us. Okay, I did cancel 5 thingamajiggers here, 5 boilers, but I'll fix that in a second. Don't you worry about it. I just need to make sure that we have an offshore pump, which we do. Fantastic. And I can now stick the offshore pump in somewhere like that. We'll place down the 14 boilers just over here, and then we'll place down the steam engines. And this basically means that, you know, Bob's your uncle, we get more power. And power is essential, isn't it? I think it's really, 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 really essential. Do we have enough belt on us at the moment? We've got more than enough belt on us. Great. Put that in place. Take it up to the appropriate location. There we go. And all of the inserters. The glorious, glorious inserters. And then we just need to give them power. That was a really big waste of them. But who cares? Doesn't matter. Doesn't make the slightest bit of difference how many we use. Because, you know, these are really, really cheap, and we've got shit tons of them anyway. Okay. And there we go. Electric energy distribution is finished. Fantastic. Which means that we can actually extract just that little bit more coal from our base, because we are going to build a couple of substations, which I think are really, really freaking cool, if I'm completely honest, which I am being completely honest. Let's get a splitter on here. There we go. There we go. Fantastic. So, I know this area is atrociously lit, but, you know, it gets lighter the nearer we get to the furnaces, which is kind of nice. But anyway, yes, very, very soon we should start to see this entire area being powered, and currently we're going from 20 megawatts all the way up to... something quite considerably more than 20 megawatts. Way! Almost 24, 23.5 megawatts. That's fantastic. And we're starting to see a little performance drop from everybody, which is really, really nice. We're actually even seeing a couple of boilers turning off because it's just not needed. So that's a really, really good sign that, you know, it's auto-balancing our power needs, which basically means this is great. This is really, really good. The fact that, you know, we've got too much power, if that makes sense, because too much power is not something that you can really complain about. Now, I am going to deploy the latest of the latest tech around here. It's going to be laser turrets all the way up here. There is going to be a couple of, you know, old man turrets, just gun turrets up there, but, you know, hey ho, that's fine. We can just about deal with that. Okay, next plan. Next plan is to head back to base and see what we need to do there. Obviously, we need to make a substation. I'll queue up a substation. Didn't take that long, as you can see. Let us progress back to base. Why the hell not? I love how fast we travel in a single train. It's really, really cool. It does take us a while to slow down, though. It's not something I'm super over the moon about. Okay. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. My bad. I meant to park up in a area just there. Perfect. That's good. That's good. Perfect. All right. Yes. Fantastic. Great. Everybody's happy. Everybody's very, very happy. What was I doing? What was I doing over here? I was going to go and put a substation in over here so that we can actually get a little bit more coal. It looks like just by upping the amount of power that we pump into this area, or into the entire coal area, it looks like our coal is actually not in a bad situation. I mean, this area looks like it's getting all the power that it needs. This area looks like it's getting all the coal it needs to manufacture plastic. Overall, I would say that that is a success. And it was totally, totally worth us actually going down and trying to, or going up and trying to sort out a little bit more of our power situation. We're actually in the peculiar situation where we actually need a shit ton more copper than we actually have at the moment. Very, very strange indeed, because we usually don't see that. We usually have a fine amount of copper. Don't really know how we can deal with that, to be honest. I mean, we seem to be outputting pretty much all of the copper that we can be. Yeah. It's really, really weird. I mean, we don't have fully saturated belts, but we're not that far away from a saturated copper belt. So we could place down a few more mines, I guess, but I'm not entirely sure what that's going to do. I mean, will it help? Probably. Is it going to help enough? Probably not. I guess it's not that big a deal. And there we go. A little bit more copper can't really hurt, I suppose. Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. Suppose we're not getting as much copper from the mines that are just retiring, which is happening. Not frequently, but it's happening more and more often. What more research do we want to do? We want to do some more laser turret damage upgrades or something. Or laser turret... Yeah, laser turret damage upgrade. Why not? Let's do that. But yeah, as I suspected, this area is going to be draining resources like crazy. Also, what the hell are we out of? We're out of steel. We're not able to provide enough steel. Okay. You know what? I'm actually completely okay with this. And I'll tell you why I'm completely okay with this. Is because, as I have previously mentioned, we literally have pretty much abandoned this entire steel area. Like, we've not touched it for the almost the entirety of the game. And it's still doing, like, a really, really great job. I mean, these are the original crappy furnaces that we're talking about, right? I mean, only 3 of them are actually the brand spanking new ones. That we would have sort of liked, but we could upgrade to electric furnaces. I was just thinking about that a second ago, but we've also left this space for expansion so that we know we can expand in the future should we want to, which we almost definitely will want to, because we're going to need more laser turrets. And next time, ladies and gents, we're probably going to be working on a couple of things, right? We've got a whole bunch of laser turrets that are ready to be deployed, which is something that I'm very, very excited about. We'll be sticking all of these laser turrets out in configurations that are appropriate to us. We will also probably be trying to work on accumulators. We're probably going to need a shit ton of accumulators because we need them to store energy for when the aliens attack. That's going to be important. And we are also probably going to be working on actually using this this stone area up here via another second station over there. What's happening? Yeah, it's fine. Via a second station over here just on this track. So that's probably what we're going to be doing next time. We might be taking out a couple of bases as well. You know, a couple of alien bases. Who knows? It's all up in the air at the moment. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. Tune in next time for some more Factorio. Until then, bye.